For even more updates on Stephen King's It, The Dark Tower, and The Mist, be sure to check out hybridnetworkyt.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hybrid Network, and something interesting that's come to my attention. A bit ago, about 2 months or so, Stephen King let us know that Cujo would be appearing in the Dark Tower, in the streets of New York City. Now, this isn't anything really big on the surface. I mean, it's a nice little Easter egg, sure, but the more that I've been noticing the many different movies and projects in development about King's work, the more I've been wondering if they really are attempting to pull something off with this. The idea has been circulating a lot, but with so many companies doing different projects, it just seemed more like a pipe dream. But Cujo seems to make things a little complicated. You see, there's been a remake in the works for a long time centered around Cujo, although it sounds almost like it has nothing to do with the original story at all, making the title an anagram for Canine Unit Joint Operations. So you'd figure if something like that was in the works that you wouldn't really do anything to throw people off, but yet Cujo shows up in the Dark Tower according to Stephen King, just waltzing along on the sidewalk. In addition to some of the other interesting Easter eggs we've seen recently between the Overlook Hotel and a reference to Pennywise in the first Dark Tower trailer, Cujo marks another case where we've seen another property that has a project in development get referenced, and I'm starting to wonder if this is no coincidence. Cujo marks the beginning of what I'm expecting is some sort of pseudo-connectivity between every King project. Not necessarily a cinematic universe, but a visible connection that lets audiences know about what's coming soon and to keep in mind the connectivity between King stories. There's just too many elements that hint at some sort of shared mindset to embrace the expansiveness of King's projects, with Castle Rock hiring Bill Skarsgård on board, who's going to be playing Pennywise the Dancing Clown in It, so Cujo makes me wonder if his newer film is farther along than expected, and it makes me wonder about the state of the film rights among the Stephen King properties if they're able to be referenced so freeingly in this upcoming movie. There are many worlds besides this one, so maybe there's some sort of connected understanding where these films can work together to remind audiences of their existence. My big takeaway is maybe Cujo's appearance in the Dark Tower is more so a move to remind people of that particular novel, to keep interest generated for the remake coming out soon, in addition to the Overlook Hotel appearing to remind people about the prequel series to The Shining, or the Pennywise amusement park sign to keep people excited for the upcoming It remake. I mean, it's certainly possible, and after all, this won't be the first time a Stephen King property has reached across the multiverse and has touched other projects as cameos. November 22nd, 1963 had several, and I mean several, Stephen King Easter eggs hidden within its episodes. So the idea of utilizing the vast category of books and stories to keep interest in other projects high doesn't seem too far-fetched to me, and it actually seems like a good business practice. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for tuning in, and make sure you stay subscribed to stay up to date on all things Stephen King here at the Hybrid Network. This is Luke, signing out.